So you're in frame. Woohoo! Congratulations. That is a feat in and of itself. Now you're going to learn to navigate frame itself. So the first thing I'm sure you want to do is, what does my actual site look like now that it's been transferred? Now, a lot of the sites need a little bit of tender loving care before they go live. And so what we're going to do right now is we're just going to go into Pages, click on your home page, and see what it kind of looks like. Okay, so here's what it kind of looks like on the back end. But then when you click up here, there's a little box with an arrow. Click on that so you can see what it would look like live. Okay, so totally new website, right? Wow. Okay, we're going to need to go in and change a couple of things. I'm just going to click through here and see what each page looks like. Okay, so the picture did come over. This needs to be centered. I really don't love the font on this one. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this page actually looks okay. I would probably center this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back into here into the dashboard. And once we're in the dashboard, first thing, let's choose a theme. So I think right now this is like the standard theme that it is, but I don't love it. Let me look what this one looks like. I think this is probably a better one for us for now. So I'm going to click this one and activate it. Now we're going to start customizing. So let's see what kind of colors and stuff that we want on this page. Let's see, typography. So I'm not a fan of serifs, so I think that's probably the first thing that I will change. Only comes with 2. Oh my goodness, okay. There we go. Let's see. That's a standard one. I guess we could use that one. And then, okay, text, links, fonts, captions, headings. Well, you know what? I'm going to let you guys choose because it's going to take me a whole lot of time trying to figure out what colors I want. So yeah, we're going to do that later. Okay, once you have your page all like you want it, we're going to go back in here to the pages now that we've updated the theme, and we are going to see what it looks like now. Okay, so it says welcome, a place to belong. Okay, so this was really meant to be up here. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to take this a place to belong, and instead of welcome, I'm going to make that there. Let me see. It's like these. It doesn't look great. So what I'm going to do first, okay, is go in here. And we're going to go back to the dashboard. You could probably just click the back button too. Go into your pages and click on the home page. So the first thing I'm going to do is on the page itself where it said welcome, I'm going to click a place to belong. And then this will be the subtitle. Okay, and then I'm just going to delete this and delete the heading. Okay, and then if you click this plus button, you're going to see that there are lots of patterns to choose from in the layout section. So this is like how it's going to look on the page. And yeah, like one of these is kind of more what I had in mind when I had designed this section. So we're just gonna copy this. And I'm all about sizing up. So I'm going to delete each of these sections. Okay, and we can leave that for now. And then we're going to update this photo. We're going to click Replace, Open Media Library. Let's see. It did pull them over. I think this was the photo that was there. Yep. So now that we have copied over all of that, we can delete it. And then your home page should have the same call to action as every other page. People shouldn't be confused about what to do next when they come to your website. You should have a very clear, this is what we want you to do after you're here. And so I'm going to leave the button and I'm going to let it say something like, join our text group, or let's just do that. Join, sign up for text. Event reminders. We'll call it event reminders. And then that's how we usually communicate at our churches. And then we'll link it to a contact form. We'll leave this like that for now. Okay, so the next thing that I encourage you to do is to size up the text. Now, in order to do that, you'll click on this little button here. It's like a broken window. It's the settings button. And when you select this, it should come up with your paragraphs, and then there's a styles right here. And we're going to say, okay, I want large font. And that should be good. And that's the only thing that I'm going to change right now. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Make it a large font. Perfect. And then I almost want page breaks. So let's go back to the blocks here. And if we scroll down to the design, I would do like separator lines. And maybe like a spacer between the line and the picture. If I can get it. There. Okay. I'll do another spacer here and then a separator here. So I just think that kind of splits up the page a little bit and makes it look a little nicer. Okay, that's already centered. I think left align looks okay. We can add a button to this one. Faith in action. And I'm going to make this the exact same call with the one thing that I know that our church can keep on top of, because we send out texts every week. So, so it's really easy to automate that process. We have I should say this, we don't send out texts every week yet, but I think that that's like a really easy transition. We do for some of the other churches that my husband pastors. Okay, so you're gonna have the same call to action on each of these, and once they sign up, you have their contact information. Isn't that what you want? So that you can actually get in touch with them. So we can say like get in touch, or set up for event reminders. Actually, get in touch sounds a lot better. Get in touch. And then that'll take them to the contact us page, which we'll put a form on there. Get in touch for signing up for text reminders. Okay. I think this is kind of how I want it. So we're going to click save, and I would save often. Very, very often. Okay. Oh, nope. I gotta make this larger. These two, this is so tiny. I don't know if I'm able to make this larger. Okay, well, we're going to click save. We will preview this. Okay, well that's coming in weird. Interesting. Okay. I almost feel like we need one more thing here. Okay. I'm going to take some time and figure out what's going on with this little header. I may just remove this photo and leave it white. Leave it blank. It's also odd that there's not the icon here. And then I don't love the black, obviously. Oh, that picture came in way too big. Okay. Yeah, so it's really good to like go through and make sure that your church is doing your church site does what it's supposed to. Okay, yeah, that's not correct either. So we are going to go back and we're going to keep on editing it until we have it like we want it.